folks, it's me, Michael Bach, and this is your Lunchtime Learning on all things related to SHRM's Inclusion 2023 conference taking place from October 30th to November 1st in Savannah, Georgia. Today, I'm joined by Frank King, suicide prevention speaker with the Mental Health Comedian LLC, whose session titled Suicide Prevention as a Workplace Health and Safety Issue takes place Monday, October 30th at 10:30 a.m. Welcome, Frank.
Nice to be here and all the SHRM folks.
So I have far too many questions, but let's start with tell me about your topic.
Suicide prevention as a workplace health and safety issue. The majority of suicides, 80% of suicides, are people 18 to 65. And what do all those people 18 to 65 have in common? Where are they most today? Most days they are in the workplace. So that's where all that crosses over. There are other statistics, 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 suicides nowadays are men. But again, it's probably, it may not be work related, but it may be impacting the work that they do. There's something called presenteeism, where you are present physically, but you're not present mentally. And that can be because of a mental illness, could be because of bankruptcy or divorce or whatever. Not a big deal if you are working on a cube farm somewhere, but if you're out stringing power lines and there are other people depending on you for their safety, that can be dangerous.
And there is an impact. I myself experienced a coworker who took his own life. I was the last person who he spoke to on a Friday afternoon. And that had an impact. It impacted me. It impacted my coworkers. It's a really important topic that we're probably not talking enough about, in my opinion. So I'm thrilled to see you're going to be joining us in Savannah. What is the kind of key message that you want people to take away from your topic?
Well, let me give you the bad news first.
Okay.
Every year in the United States, 8 million people seriously contemplate suicide. Roughly 1.4 million attempt, and 49,000 in their lives. That's one about every 9 minutes in the US, about every 40 seconds worldwide. The good news is 8 out of 10 people who are suicidal are ambivalent. They cannot make up their mind. 9 out of 10 give hints in the last week leading up to an attempt, which means you can make a difference. You can save a life, and you can do it by doing something as simple as what you and I are doing right here. And that is starting the conversation if you know how. And when I do my session, they will leave that session knowing how to start that conversation.
Sounds like a really powerful session and a really important one. So I know where I'm going to be.
Yeah, bless your heart.
Thanks so much for joining me, Frank. I'm really looking forward to your session. And remember to attend Frank's session on Monday, October 30th at 10:30 a.m. And you can catch my session, What Gets Measured Gets Done, Measuring Success in Inclusion, Diversity, Equity, and Accessibility on Wednesday, November 1st at 7:30 a.m. Hope to see you in Savannah.